Hi, this is Dr. Jeffrey Hanna at Atlas Health. I want to share with you just a few of my thoughts about what you would be looking at if you're looking to choose a good chiropractor. First up, I'm going to say that these are my personal opinions, also some of my professional opinions. And so you may have different choices, different criteria that you want to go by, but I do want to give you some kind of a guideline, at least what I would be looking at if you're looking for choosing a good chiropractor, even if you are not in our area. These are going to be the three big ones that I want to share with you. First step, they perform tests before adjusting you. I use the example. Would you want to go to a dentist to drill your teeth unless you actually have a cavity? Too often. I hear stories where people say, oh, my chiropractor just had me lie down and they did the same thing every time. Well, what if you didn't actually need that? Always make sure that your chiropractor does some kind of testing first to determine what you need before you actually need an adjustment. Otherwise, you could be getting care that you don't actually need. The second thing is that they're going to do some kind of imaging tests of your spine. Now, usually this is going to be an x-ray. I'm personally of the opinion that when you see, you know. But when you don't see, you guess. Now, same breath. There are a lot of kinds of chiropractic that work to assist with the neurology of the body using very low force methods that do not use x-rays. I'm not talking about this. This is different. But if you are having something where it's going to be a firmer or a manual kind of adjustment, I do strongly advocate that the person who is working for you knows what is going on the inside before deciding to twist or crack your neck. It's one of the reasons why we do the tests and the procedures that we do in our practice. It's part of the reason is because we've seen all kinds of people over the years who have not been diagnosed because they never had the test. And then when we see what's actually going on, it's like, whoa, no wonder you haven't been getting the outcomes that you're looking for. So by having the right kinds of tests and by seeing and knowing what you have going on the inside, you've got a lot better chance of getting the kind of outcome that you're desiring. Thing number 3. They do not adjust you on every visit. Using the dentist again, if you brush your teeth, should you need a drill to fill a cavity every single time you go in? No. So if you keep needing your spine adjusted the exact same way every single week without fail, there's one of 3 things going on. Number 1 is you've got something really severe going on, which is possible. Number 2, you are doing something exceptionally wrong in your life. Or number 3, your chiropractor's missing something. Over time, your body is meant to heal and to be strong. That is the default setting. So that means you shouldn't need an adjustment every single time you go in. I mean, unfortunately, there's only about 1 in 100 out of all the chiropractors that we know that don't adjust people on every single visit. And so one of the things that we actually take pride in, and we know we're one of the only people who do this, is we do not adjust people every single time that they come in. As far as I'm concerned, that is a sign that we and you are actually doing something right. The less intervention you need, the better. Now, beyond these major categories, there's also a few other intangibles that go into finding the right chiropractor for you. Number 1, do you get along with them? So is this a right fit personality? Are they knowledgeable? Do they take the time to answer your questions? Are they honest enough to tell you when they don't know something? And that last one, it's actually an important one. And it's because ultimately, at the end of the day, all of us, even doctors, are still human. None of us is perfect and none of us knows everything. So as human beings, we do have a certain a certain trained skill set that helps us to be able to get people through different areas of health so that they can have a better quality of life. But at the end of the day, each and every one of us is still human. And so there are times where we will not do anything, where we don't know what's going on, but we will still be making the best possible choices in order to help you. But we have to be able to be honest with ourselves and yourself. Is what we are doing helping you, yes or no? If the answer is yes, fantastic. If the answer is no, then we have to be real enough to be able to get you to somebody who then would be able to help you as good as possible. So I hope that these little questions and answers here will give you some kind of an insight as far as what you are wanting to look for when you're looking for a chiropractor or other kind of healthcare provider. This is Dr. Jeff Hanna at Atlas Health. Take care of your neck. It's the lifeline to your well being.